They will change their mind about you. The rejection is about to stop instantly using the law of attraction. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Life Coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle, and we're flying in the direction of your dreams and goals. Reminder to claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy life coaching. It's free. Find out what a mentoring program can do for you. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com. So, high flyers, one of the questions I receive all the time is, can I get someone to stop rejecting me and to start caring about me or showing interest in me again? And sometimes, more often than not, this deals with a relationship, but sometimes it deals with a business situation or a family member. So whatever the case is, you can stop the rejection and you can get someone to really start showing interest in you again for love, for a specific person, for business, even an estranged family member. Now, high flyers, the sad thing about this is that when a person feels rejected, they feel like they have to fix the problem. And oftentimes they feel this need to, I must fix the problem right away, or it won't get better. It'll get worse. But sometimes the worst thing you can do is to try to immediately fix the problem. Have you ever tried to fix a problem only to find that it got worse? Share your comments down below. I'd like to read them. But that's what happens. So we change our gestures. We start sending out cards. We send emails. Hey, how you doing? Are you feeling okay? Are you doing well? I haven't heard from you in a long time. That kind of thing. It's all a plan to try to reestablish communication and fix the problem with action rather than vibration. So you know what I'm talking about, high flyers. Most people, when they're in a state of rejection or they're in a state of being ghosted, they are often also in a state of anger or a state of pain or a state of depression or envy or jealousy or worry or doubt, all the lower emotions that really stop you from manifesting what you're capable of manifesting. The key to understand this, high flyers, is that you are vibration, and everything that emanates around you is vibration, both physical and invisible or spiritual vibration. When the physical vibration and the invisible vibration or spiritual vibration start to separate within you, when you're no longer living your truth, living your journey, when you're no longer singing your song, as they say, but you're rather trying to please others, you're trying to live up to someone else's expectation. Oftentimes, that's when the breach takes place and the disalignment happens, and the two of you start going in different directions, and you find yourself being rejected. What's really important to understand is that you are a beautiful connection, a montage of energy between your physical self, your ego self, and your soul self. And when your physical self or your ego self, what you want with your ego, and your soul self are in a battle, you start putting yourself where you're almost rejecting yourself. You're rejecting your true journey. You're rejecting what you deeply want in your heart and soul. And so that kind of inner battle then spreads out and is reflected back and causes rejection amongst other people, especially those that you are closest to or those that you want to be closest to. because that wanting, it just creates more of that breach between your ego self and your soul self. So high flyers, this is really an important key now to understand. When you're not in alignment between your soul self, that invisible part of you that is eternal, and your ego self, that part of you that lives in a state of, I want, I must have. When you're not in alignment, when the two of them are breached and apart, then you are in disalignment with yourself. And it's almost impossible to build alignments with other people that are deep and meaningful when you are out of harmony, out of sorts with yourself. So your first challenge, and it's really not a challenge, it's quite easy, is to get in harmony with who you are, with your mission, with your purpose, with your core. Because when you're in harmony with your core, then it's easy to build relationships with others, and you literally begin to attract them. You stop trying to get in the vortex, as they say, and you start to become the vortex. So I know some of this is kind of heavy, but I think it's important that you really understand it. So if you have questions, write them down below, and I will do my best to answer them. I don't always have time to answer every question, but I understand the depth of this video. It begins, high flyers, by understanding that you are an extension of source energy. You're an extension of the universe. And therefore, everything that you have pushed away from you, you can draw toward you. It's that simple. You have that power. When you understand that you are an extension of source energy, and you allow that energy to flow through your ego, and I'm not saying to give up your wants, but what I am saying is turn them into deep, meaningful desires, and operate through unlimited love, not just for the people that you love, not just for the situations that you love, but love for the sake of loving. Become a being of love. It's impossible to reject the spirit of deep, meaningful happiness and joy and unlimited, bountiful love. You see, that which is like itself draws itself to others. So when you're operating through that infinite source, flowing through your ego, intermingling and forming this beautiful symphony, and you are sending out the vibration of love and forgiveness and happiness and joy and excitement and enthusiasm and magnetism, then you draw that to yourself. In other words, high flyers, the rejection is within you. You are in alignment with limitation, rejection, fear, and pain, rather than being in the alignment of letting go, letting things flow, love, happiness, joy, focusing on your own journey, putting yourself back up on the pedestal where you belong, and let others come to you. You see, high flyers, the entire universe is under the control of the law of attraction. Therefore, everyone, and I mean everyone, that comes into your life as a result of vibrational alignment. And everyone that rejects you because you believe they have the power to reject you. But when you're operating from source energy, when you're operating from your core, from your mission, from your purpose, from your heart center, no one has the power to reject you unless you give them that power. Once you begin to understand that they no longer have the power to reject you, ever, Once you understand that, high flyers, you will be amazed at how their behavior changes because your vibration has changed. Remember, alignment first, action second. Write this down below because I believe that by writing it, you're going to empower it even deeper into your subconscious mind. Only I can reject myself, as all people are vibrational expressions of me. So first, every day for the rest of your life, exercise raising your vibration. Meditate, take walks, get in touch with your dreams and your goals, challenge your negative thoughts, and take responsibility for what is in your life. Understand that at any moment when you feel rejection, you attract the rejection. Conversely, when you feel adored, loved, happy, peaceful, you attract the same. And so the key is to feel those feelings and then begin attracting them. So look at this chart by Dr. David Hawkins, and I've modified it a little bit, but it's pretty much the same. Look at the chart closely. Let's say that you are in the vibrational state of anger, which vibrates at 125. At any moment, you can choose pride, and I'm not talking about prideful, but being proud of who you are and what you do, or you can choose fear. You see, you always at any moment can choose the vibration, one higher than you and one lower. So let's say you're at pride and you're feeling proud of what you do, what you've accomplished, what you're going to accomplish. Well, now you can move up to desire, positive desire, or you can choose anger. You see, again, you can always choose the one above you or the one below you. So I call it raising one notch. If you just focus on raising one notch for a few days, that notch will become, that new vibration will become more of a habit with you. And you'll start to feel it and live that vibration and attract at that vibration. And then you raise it up another one, and then another, and then another. And it never ends. And look you're going to have days when you drop all the way down. I do. Everyone does. Don't let anybody tell you they don't. But guess what? If you have a day where you drop all the way down, it's so much easier to get back to center, get back to where you were almost in a day or so. Then you can raise several notches in one day. As you get in the habit of raising your vibrational state one notch every few days for 28 days, pretty soon you're all the way up hanging out at joy, peace, love, enlightenment, acceptance. You're at a wonderful place energetically. And at that place, no one can reject you. They are constantly and forever attracted to you. Here's some other videos to help you on your journey.